Hello. So the weather's been a washout. The credit crunch is tightening its grip. But all through the summer, there's been one golden ray of sunshine that's kept us all going. The fantastic efforts of the region's athletes.
Yes, we're talking the Olympics, and what a tally of medals for the West Country. Our local stars brought home 4 gold medals in the sailing events. And right across the board, another 4 silver medals followed. Finally, it was a big thumbs up for the girls who brought home 3 bronzes. So, as our sporting heroes return home, many of them are already looking forward to the 2012 Olympics in Britain. But what does the future hold for them? In a moment, we'll be talking to the 14-year-old diver from Plymouth, Tom Daley. But first, Martin Dean reports on the West Country's feel-good factor.
Back home and time to enjoy a celebration drink or two. Heather Fell used to pull pints at the Plume of Feathers in Princetown. Now she's the toast of the town after picking up an Olympic silver medal in the modern pentathlon.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, I'm just trying to remember it, and maybe next week I'll actually take it in. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying it all. I've just been to Tavistock this morning, and like people keep stopping me in the street who I don't know to say well done, and it's quite bizarre, really, and it's amazing.
For fellow silver medalist Wendy Hoovernagel, today was an opportunity to get back to a normal routine at home in Cornwall, after the heady days in Beijing as part of Britain's hugely successful cycling team.
It's great to be back. Not many people know that I was going out to the Olympics, other than those around and about me that see me out training all the time. So it's good to be back, and some of the neighbours have planned a party for me in the next few days, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's all a far cry from the hero's welcome that Britain's medal-laden Olympians received when they touched down at Heathrow yesterday. But the dust hardly had time to settle on all that glittering gold before some of the West Country's stars were turning their thoughts to 2012.
For sure, all of us have got the Olympic bug now, and with it being on home waters for sailing in 2012, that's a huge inspiration to be there and to compete.
It doesn't really matter that it's in Weymouth. You have to do the same preparation, and you have to be the best in the world to win. So it will pretty much be the same campaign, but just run on our doorstep, which will be a little bit nicer because we won't have to go away every other week.
Weymouth and Portland has now taken over the Olympic sailing standard from Qingdao. Judging by the noise they made when the flag was officially raised over the bank holiday weekend, the public can hardly wait.
Absolutely fantastic, and very excited about 2012. It'll be absolutely wonderful for Weymouth.
It's just wonderful. Can't wait for 2012.
The guys have been brilliant out there. They've done a really good job for us, made us all proud, and we're going to do even better at home.
We're the only Olympic venue outside Greater London to have its own complete event, and just actually to see all the excitement going on in Beijing, and then how we're then going to bring it down to Weymouth and Portland is just fantastic.
It's not just Weymouth and Portland that'll benefit, of course. Right around the region they've been making plans to cash in on the Olympic legacy, and it seems the heroes of Beijing could keep the feel-good factor flying for some time yet. Martin Dean, for West Country News.
Fantastic stuff. And with us in the studio is Tom Daley, who came 7th in the men's platform diving competition in Beijing on Saturday, and Dad Rob as well.
Hello. Tom, you must have had the time of your life, and I think you came back to a bit of a hero's welcome, didn't you?
Yeah, it was great, the welcome that we got. We came back to a hotel called the Runnymede, and we had a reception there where our family and friends met you, and we had some food. It was great.
And in Plymouth, I think you couldn't push through the crowds. There's so many people wanting to shake your hand.
It was weird because we went in town today for some breakfast, and there was lots of people saying well done. And it was great to know that Plymouth is respecting you for what you do, and they've been really supportive.
Now, of course, you've been a major celebrity in Beijing, so how easy is it going to be for you to get back to normality? And, of course, you've got to go back to school next week, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got to go back to training tomorrow, and then I've got to go back to school next week. So I'm just a normal kid again now. I've come back from the Olympics, and I've got to go back into normal life.
Homework again, eh?
Yeah.
And tell us about the dive in the solo, your dives. I mean, you did fantastically well. How did you keep your nerve throughout that?
Well, in the prelims and semis I was quite nervous because I really wanted to qualify for the finals, but when I got into the final I just let myself relax because I knew I'd done all the hard work, and now I can just enjoy myself.
I suppose, Dad, the experience is going to be absolutely invaluable because everyone's talking about 4 years' time for Tom, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are, yeah. And I know he's looking forward to that already.
Yeah, what an experience. Of course, you had all that controversy about the synchro diving. Bit frustrating that. Has that one been left far behind? Was more made of that, do you think, than should have been?
It was blown out of proportion, yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a little bit of hoo-ha, but nothing on the scale of what it was made out to be now.
Yeah.
And what about the Olympics London 2012? We expect a gold medal, you know, Tom. No pressure.
Well, an Olympic gold medal is my dream, and to do it in front of London would be amazing. But you know, anything can happen in the Olympics, and I would love to go for a medal, but if it was to be gold, then it would just top it all off.
And I suppose you've got these World Juniors, haven't you, in Germany next month? We'll keep our fingers crossed for you for that one.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be weird competing in my own age group, but I probably feel more pressure competing in my own age group, because in the senior event I feel like I've got no pressure because I've got nothing to lose, but it should be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, OK. Tom, Rob, thanks very much for being with us tonight, and thanks so much for all those great memories from Beijing 2008. Thanks very much indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.